Yeah, okay, Nicole, and thank you again for having this opportunity for everyone to share with you guys, especially to all linkers worldwide right now. And actually, we are now in 5 million app users, and then it's good thing to have this opportunity for everyone to know what is really a treasury partner. So I've been doing this in my AMA, and with a shout out for all of my linkers that will participate in this AMA before. And we are now in the day 97 of our daily AMA. And yesterday, we talked a lot about why treasury partners are important, because in the times of start with the blockchain and crypto, there are no treasury something like this. And the good thing is that even though we are still new and we are still early, we have you guys already. And the best part of it is like a lot will gonna happen in this year. So our partners, and especially to our CEO, and I'm looking forward for this one, because it will help a lot of our community, especially to those who are pioneers in this project. And there are a lot of questions right now lining up, but let me pick next question and answer portion for our community, so that we can guys have a quality, quality answers and quality questions as well. So the good thing of this is that we can grow much more in our ecosystem in the long term strategy. And I hope you guys are willing also to walk with us. So Nicole.
Joel, that's why you are top tier one ambassador. We can see you're full of energy and excite. To, like feeling is very passionate in the way that you're sharing information, and I'm always very, impressed by that. I have a chance to, hearing you say a few times, and thanks so much for all of the effort that you're putting us, and thanks for sharing to the community as well. So Kenny, maybe beside what Joel already sharing a little bit information related to treasury partner and the vision that Interlink having, can you share more about um, what we've been achieving in 2025, and then what's the plan for Interlink in 2026? I think that a lot of community use them. Some of them they follow up our social medias very often, though they might get updated for last time video when close up the 2025 achievement and moving to 2026. But I think maybe some of them didn't have a chance to really know more about that. Do you want to share a little bit, please? Thank you.
Yes, I'd love to. Thank you, Nicole. And I have to give a shout out and call out Joel a little bit. He's very humble, because I think he mentioned something about 5 million users, and last I checked, we're almost at 5.5. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's Kenny. Yes, you're correct.
How do I give you a high five from overseas here in the U.S.? Just like that.
Yeah.
And thank you for all our ambassadors and partners that are driving this growth. I think we ended 2025 at about 5.1 million. At this rate, it's easy to project within 6 months we could be over 10 million users. And without I want to say, I know this is a little off point, Nicole, about 2025 accomplishments and where we're headed in 2026. But I think the growth in the community which is super important to the stability of our ecosystem, is growing, and it's growing significantly, and it's growing organically. This is very different than I think what other companies do and what they accomplish. So all of you should be also given a high five. Joel, when I meet you in person, we're gonna do that in person if I can. And but to every one of the partners that you meet in person, and I will do the same, let them know how much we appreciate them and what they're building in the community. To get on point to Nicole's introduction, I recall that March 25 is when everything started going live, at least to the Interlink app. And then within 3 short months, we had about 1 million users. I don't recall what the daily active was, but it's almost irrelevant at this point. I think we're at 3.7 million or just under that as of today. And then along the way, as the developers and our founding partners help create the burning system that was approved in August 2025, which ensured and continues to ensure that we have integrity in the ITLG, along with the security groups that went live around, I want to say, October 2025, were also significant. We also launched in November the ITLX Super Wallet and Human Credit Score System that I think was also very valuable, not just to the ecosystem, but I think to the community abroad. And you'll probably hear me repeat that quite often, because it's a community in our ecosystem that matters most, because it's about the human network that we're building. It starts there first and broadens out. I'm certain that without foundation, it will create a foundation for our success. So looking ahead into 2026, our goal is to become one of the fastest blockchain platforms in the world for payments and stable coins. We have a lot of work to do ahead of us. Although I'm very excited at our growth and how fast we're growing, but we need to be patient and create stability in the ecosystem. So you may see that with all the excitement with the growth, that we might want to make sure that everything is stable and operating as it should, with our treasury partners and other business leaders that will partner with us here in the US and abroad. That's going to be ever so important to the security, stability, and the future success of Interlink. We're confident we're doing it the right way, even if it may seem slow to some. We're also looking at, in 2026, our goal, which I think is a little bit light, but I'm very anxious to grow in terms of our size, 10,000 payment points that would accept Interlink token. I see no reason why that number can't be 20,000. Our founding members may give me a call in the morning if I shoot out that number, creating that expectation. But seeing the success in what we're doing and how we're doing it, which is really important, to me, I think that goal is very reasonable. And then beyond what you see, I think Joel mentioned Bitcoin, but our goal is where treasury adoption to us means where anywhere in our human network, your coins are available to use in daily transactions, not just what investors or sophisticated miners use, but where you walk into a retail store for food, goods and services, things that you buy for your family and your kids, the coin and the app will be available for your use. It should be just as easy as what others use, and what I would view, at least here in the US, is not the safest platforms, from Apple Pay, Google Wallet. I use both of those, and I can tell you I shut those down because they're not very secure. We're creating a secure network that's available for everyone that chooses to partner and participate in our ecosystem. So Nicole, I'll put a pin in it unless anybody has any questions.
Yeah. So I think it's very important for people, understand that we have the long-term vision for growing it. And like you say, I think at the position, and because I'm the one who handle the partnership and also working with partners at the beginning, when I'm talking with Stray AI and Superior Trade about welcoming them as a treasury partner to Interlink, and been working with few different partners, we can foresee the big opportunities, the big futures that we're having with Interlink over here. And yes, I think it even maybe in 6 months or lesser, we can achieve to more than 10 million users. It's a huge community where we can foresee, the excitement, the growth. But like, I agree with you, we have to be really patient. We really need to listen to, everyone from everywhere in the world about what they think, what they prefer, and how we should, go for Interlink in the near future. Let's say 2-3 months to further, because to having Interlink successful today is all thank you to the users, our valuable users over here. Over 5.5 million users. Thanks so much, you guys. Been the energy, you are like vitamin C, vitamin B, D, E every day that we wake up to do our work. So please, as the partnership part, every day when I'm sharing with a partner, like why Interlink is important. Yes, the first thing is about our tech, our product that we want to share and want to onboard the people of using that, and that's why we're having Interlink at the beginning. But beside that, the important is the contribution, the effort, the percent of our community to us.